In the first module of this course, we started by showing you how Web API works, and in doing this we started to build our API for accessing a food database that's full of nutrition information. Let's talk about what the API is actually going to look like, and we're going to implement most of this in this module. As we saw in Module 1, we're going to support a GET to an API under nutrition called foods that will get a list of foods. This is going to include a couple parameters like page for paging and include measures to include the different measures for each of those foods. In addition, the API will allow users to get information on a specific food by ID. In the same way, we're going to support getting the associated measures for a specific food using the same path syntax. In addition, be able to refer to a single measure as it's related to a single food. The API will also empower the building of diaries based on specific users. These user diaries are going to be a collection of foods that were eaten along with quantities of those foods for a particular day so that they can compute the nutritional information for the food that they have consumed for a particular day. To empower this, we're going to support getting a list of diaries for the current user logged in. We're going to allow them to post a new diary for a specific date. We're going to allow them to get a specific diary, including the related diary entries. We're going to allow them to delete an individual diary and get a summary for a particular day that will include all the nutritional content for a single day's diary. We're also going to support the idea of diary entries, and these are individual entries for a particular day. So by looking at a particular diary, the API will support getting the entries for that day. Will allow you to post a new entry for that day. Will allow you to get an individual diary entry. Will allow you to update an individual diary entry, as well as delete an individual diary entry. So we've seen the different parts of the API that we want to support building, and that's what we're going to do in this module. So let's hit Web API to start implementing our API design.